Why, hello there. Hunter Ahmad from EveryGamesAmazing here, playing Returnal for the PlayStation 5. And today I'm asking the question, is Returnal amazing? Well, let's play some Returnal and find out. Now, the awesome thing about Returnal is that a run could last from 5 seconds to 5 hours. This game is a powerhouse. This game shows what the PS5 is capable of. I haven't been this impressed since Astro's Playroom. Link in description below. For if you want to see some Astro's Playroom gameplay. Well, a game I still really highly regard on the PS5, and it's still probably one of the most impressive pieces of game I've ever played. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about Returnal. Returnal is a masterclass in how you showcase a video game and complement it with the hardware that it's on. The only issues I've really run into with Returnal are I lose a run when the game updates. It's a shame, but I understand based on how the game works. So I've actually gotten pretty far. So when you first start, you won't have this grapple hook. This grapple hook makes the game so much easier. Every run you start off with a pistol, and that's it. You keep some stuff like ether, which is kind of like your currency for like bigger upgrades, and you keep like detective mode here so that you can kind of see everything, and you always start off with a pistol. So like, since I've never gotten, this is actually pretty cool. So the more you play, the more pieces of a map you unlock. So every map, even though you're going to the same place, it's always in a different order, and the enemy placement is different, but generally like the same place. You'll know where the chests are, you'll know where the secrets pitfalls are, but like since I've never been to this one, I found a new glyph, cipher glyph, so I'm just going to collect that. So now I have 7 of 10 in this area. So generally it does go in the same order every time. It's just it just throws different parts of the world. It's the best roguelike I've ever played. So that's a broken calibrator, so that'll increase like my my scope here. So the really awesome thing is that it uses the adaptive triggers like no game I have seen yet. So if you hold like halfway, you aim, and then if you hold all the way down, you get an alt fire. So you have to gauge it on halfway alt fire, and then obviously the alt fire needs to recharge, and there's no ammo, so you have infinite ammo. So I can just do this with no worries, and it'll recharge there. So you don't have to aim, but there's a lot to explain. So like that broken calibrator I picked up allows me to aim better. This here will release an expanding burst, turning enemy hostile projectiles into like the currency that you get per run. So obelisks are like currency that you get per run. The sound design is freaking awesome. It's always raining, it always sounds fantastic, and you feel the rain in the controller. So these are the enemies, and they always drop currency when you win. And since I have this grappling hook, you know, I can get up here. I have no way to open that though. But this is like bullet hell. This is like bullet hell to the max. You have dodging, and it's super fast paced, and it's even got like a Gears of War active reload. As you kind of saw there that I failed at. So let's make it happen. So now, boom. So instant, and every gun has a part of that. But the roguelike element comes in of like this health. So since I have max health, this will add a blip to the bottom left there. So if I get 3 of those, my health expands for this run. It's just there's a lot. There's a lot, but not really. So the thing, like this chest, I need a key to access, so I can't open it yet. But the chest down here, I can just open it. So I'm just gonna fall down here and get attacked. Let's take him out. Oh crap. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So when it's so when you see that orange beam, you have to either hide behind something or shoot them to dodge it. Otherwise, it's gonna hit you. So this is actually one of the newer guns I got. It's a lobber. So you know, I can just kind of shoot like these little grenades that stick to stuff. And kind of as you progress, you get more tools. So like, you know, I started with this dodge, but I didn't start with there's a lot. So, you know, you need a key to open that. So you can tell the way to go is like these square on the minimap, and like the side things you can do are the triangles. So let's hop up here, and okay, let's take out these enemies so I can explain that. So the cool thing is like there's a lot, but kind of once you played a bit, you'll just know it. You'll just know what everything does without. So my adrenaline's going up. So as you can see there, I have 3.3. So the more adrenaline you have, the better you are with aiming and weapons and shooting, and the more damage you do. So like, if an enemy comes to attack me, and if you take any damage, the adrenaline gets taken away here. So I just recently unlocked like the melee attack, which is pretty cool. So now I have a proficiency of 4, so as you can see, like, I have these little bursts that come out now because my adrenaline's high enough. And the more I hold it down, the more damage I do. So now I have max adrenaline, which means that I just have a whole slew of bonuses. So I collect more obelisks and everything. So this is key. So now I can go back and open those chests. So this is filled with malignant. So if I open it, I have a very high chance of having something bad happen to me, but it might be worth it. So let's just do it. So I got an upgraded of the gun I'm currently holding because it's got a 1 instead of a 0, and I need to collect an artifact because now if I collect an item, I'll take damage. So it looks like that doesn't apply to health items there. Okay. So like the malfunctions are kind of weird. Sometimes they're pretty obvious, and sometimes they're kind of confusing. So now that I have melee, I can actually open this. So on your first runs, you're not going to be able to do half of the stuff I'm doing, like the grapple hook and opening and cutting that, because you won't have melee. You won't have any of this stuff. You have to play far enough to get it. But the cool thing is like there's so much here that once you do have it, there's enough reason to keep going back. So honestly, like, I'll just be completely honest, I hate this gun. But anything's better than the starting pistol. So it's, you know, it's just worth having. And I can analyze this. So I completely translated that, so I don't have to worry about it. So I believe, if I'm correct, this is like a secondary way, and since I have that key, or wait, no, I think I got rid of it. No, since I have that key, I should be able to open the door here. And if they hit you with the yellow, you can't dodge that. There's a lot. There's a lot. This game is a lot. But honestly, like, the thing to take note of is even though there is a lot, there's really not. Once you kind of played enough, you know what's going down. So even though I have another chance so that time I didn't suffer a malfunction, even though it was medium. So bleaching, nano swarm, or ground. I hate the ground one. So see, I took damage because I have the malfunction. So I did that to myself. But now, let's see. Please be a better gun. Nope. So even though I'm stupidly hurting myself, let's fall down here and see what's going on. I don't know if this is going to trigger the boss fight. Interesting. So you can refight the bosses. This is not something I actually do. I usually run through to the next place, because once you beat the boss once, you've unlocked the next area. But yeah, let's show a boss. Maybe I'll die. I'll probably die. I'm probably going to die. And these bosses are no joke. This is actually a really good showcase. This is the first boss of the game, by the way, and I mean it's pretty brutal. So I'm gonna hit it with the alt here. So I'm doing the alt by holding the left trigger all the way down. It's really awesome. I'm probably gonna die. I've got the worst gun in the game for this, and it looks like this boss might have just gotten harder. No, I'm gonna 1000% die. Yeah. All right, so that was a run, but through the power of the PS5, you watch like this 5-second cutscene and you're back in it. And I still have no idea. There's something about that astronaut. That's really exciting. So I'm really curious. But you just wake up, and I mean, I'm back in it, ready to go. Ready to just do another run. That's what makes this a roguelike. You just keep going. So let's just kind of... so now that I've kind of explained a lot of the core, let's just kind of go. I have a key to a house. So there's this... So you go to Selena's childhood house. A lot. And I actually have it unlocked here, and I was saving it. So, like, I just kind of want to show some, like, well, not high level, but, you know, just me kind of just playing this as I normally would. Because I was just trying to explain everything. So let's just kind of go all in here. And kind of just go full blast. Because, you know, I don't think I'm really good at this game or anything, but, when I just kind of focus, I kind of have a better... Like, I can't get into... Like, if I touch this water, I die. Or I wouldn't die, I'd just, like, take damage. So I don't have the part to get into that water yet. So, like, that is one thing about this area I don't have yet. But, you know, coming up here, I can just be like, alright, let's just item. Fixes all malfunctions. Probably one of the best items in the game. So, those are, like, fast travel points. And through the power of the PS5, you just... snap over to wherever fast travel point you're trying to get to. It's stupidly fast. So, you know, even though there is kind of like a story, the story is basically Selena is stuck on this planet, and you're just trying to get off of it any way you can. But the crazy thing is you run into alternate Selenas that have died in the past. So you might just run across a corpse of one of your passive runs, and they might have an audio log this time. And Selena will talk to herself. It's pretty awesome. So now I have the carbine, much better gun. Let's just see what this is. Ether. So Ether, as you can see in the number 28 there, that's something you keep across runs. You don't really keep too much of anything across runs unless it's like that grappling hook. The ether is one thing you do, and it is a currency, so I tend to not spend it at all, because that's just I hoard stuff, and I don't like to spend currency like that. But the melee is incredibly powerful, so it's definitely worth unlock. Oh god. Alright, let's get that. So now, you know, I got a key. Let's see. So now it looks like I can go either way since they're both rectangles. I can go whatever way I want. So let's go this way. Okay, so this is a boss. This is like a not like a boss room, but kind of like an arena. So let's go get this so I have full health. So, you know, kind of once you've seen a room, you've seen the room. All it's really going to change is the enemy layout and maybe where the stuff is. So, like this room, you know, I've been in this room a number of times. But, you know, the enemies are different. Or, like, you know, they're harder because, you know, I'm a little more powerful. And this is the start. This is how crazy it gets. And I'm, what, a minute into this run, barely. This game does not mess around. So the annoying thing is like, these guys, you can only beat them with melee, so you'll run into those early in the game, but you won't be able to do anything with them, except stare at them. These are kind of like mini-bosses, so let's kind of just use our ults here. So, you know, since I have upgraded, since I was picking up, like, broken calibrators, and my adrenaline is probably high, I can kind of see where the weak points of these enemies are when I zoom into them. You know, so like, yeah, see, it's showing me exactly where to aim to do the most damage to that enemy. It's really cool. This game's incredibly thought out. I mean, it just looks absolutely gorgeous. It's just brimming with colors and. You know, the starting place isn't really the best showcase because you kind of, it's kind of like dark and depressing and grimy and all that fun stuff. Okay, so that's a bigger boss enemy, so I have time to take out all these lesser guys here before I take on the big one. And that is one of the annoying thing is that the color of taking damage and the color of upgrading your adrenaline are the same. So like sometimes I think I take damage even though I don't when I upgrade my adrenaline. It's really annoying. It's probably my most frustrating part of the game. Oh no! Because I do think I take damage even though I'm not. So yeah, again, it's showing me where to hit this enemy here. Let's hit him with the alternate fire. No. Nice. And to drop a gun. That's probably gonna be better than my gun. I hate the lava so much. I'm not gonna pick that up. Just don't like the lava. So I got some ether out of this. Melee, brief kill. Oh, okay. So when I melee kill someone, I get a 25% boost, which is nice. So you do pick up like these artifacts that are kind of like work with you and stay with you through the rest of your run. So this room was definitely worth coming into just for that alone. Oh, no. Okay, let's keep going here. So this room is generally your safe room. No. Oh, I did pick up the lob. Oh, this gun's. So this is kind of like rocket launcher. So I'm glad I got that because the rocket launcher is way better than the lob. The rocket launcher just does a ton of damage, even though you only get a few shots. So it's worth holding on to. So this room's locked down, so I have to kill everything in here to kind of move on. And you don't even have to like read the descriptions or anything to pick stuff up. You just have to know to press triangle when you're over it. So it does add to the speed of the game. And then that's where the bullet hell comes in. It's like, I mean, that's a lot of fire. So let's hit him with the nice. All right. And you need the melee. Okay, so this is the shotgun. I do like the shotgun a lot better than the rocket launcher. It takes a little longer to kill things, but I have much more aim control with it. And I'm out of... If I can't make it to the house, then I'm going to be really upset. Because I'm not doing too great on these runs. Alright, let's get this health up here. And, since I have the melee now, I can actually get in here and I can get up here and get this treasure chest, right? But in the early goings, you're going to see all this stuff and you're going to be like, why can't I get up there? So, I'm just going to take that just to heal my integrity. Alright, so now my map is all messed up, which, I mean, come on, the map's barely messed up at all. Yeah, I still know where I'm going. Okay, so this is where you go to get to the second part, but we're looking for an old house because I feel like the house is the coolest part of the game, and I definitely want to showcase it. So we're gonna go look for it. But I mean, see, like the map's all messed up and weird and whatever, but it's not really that big of a deal at all. But this game is insanely fast-paced. Okay, so these are really cool because these are like transporters, and you turn to all these particles and pixels, and you turn to like this giant orb, and you like float up to the next place, and it's just all really fast. Like that's the main theme of this game: fast. It's always bringing on the pressure. Like, even when you think, like, you might have some breathing room, you walk into a room, you could have full health, you could be fully decked out, you could have your favorite gun, and this game will just stomp you. Okay, so that's a parasite. So let's take out this guy so I can kind of, like, explain that. So these parasites you pick up. So falls don't hurt me, but this will make falls hurt me. But my proficiency rate goes up, so it's worth it. And I got that malfunction removed because I completed its request to get a parasite. And I do have a key, so let's open this chest here. That's right. Pro tip, if you see a chest, odds are enemies will come out of nowhere. Alright, so let's insert the key here. And as you do use weapons, you get proficiency bonuses. So the... Ooh, 20% chance to explode in death. Nice. So as you do kind of go through, you do get more powerful with all the guns as you just use them. It's a really cool idea. Okay, so you're always going to run to this room on your runs if you make it far enough. This is kind of like, hey, come in here and fabricate stuff. So like, you know, I could instantly get all of my integrity repaired. Powerful melee attack. Let's see what I got. Melee kills generate 2 energy bolts. Ooh, that one sounds useful. Or repairs integrity by 5% of damage dealt per general level. Alright, so we're going to get this one, because I've never seen that one before, and that sounds awesome. So you get this cool little cutscene of it giving it to you. And since it's an artifact, it's a permanent upgrade for this run. And then you'd always do over here, if you have enough obelisks, you can just get max integrity bonus, which will increase your health. I'm not sure what this repository does, other than you just feed it. I've never given it ether before, so I'm not 100% sure on what that does. So, you know, you kind of find these ciphers, and as I found in the very first part of this video, you can kind of translate all this stuff. It's really cool. So you kind of learn what's going on. Oh, perfect. Here's the house. Okay, so the house is definitely a big part of the game. You kind of find it early on, and this is Selene's, like, house. So, let's enter. So the game goes, like, first person here, and, it's just creepy. It reminds me of PT, because you just kind of enter this house and creepy stuff happens. So this is actually my second time in the house, so I'm really curious. So it sounds like we have a message here.
Hi, sweetheart.
And I mean, just look at that reflection. Oh, it's so good. It's so creepy and good. That was a short message. It just said hi. All right, so we got some pills here. Ah, it's not letting. Oh, can I read it? I can't read it. Oh, I can't read it. Okay, so those pills are obviously doing something. It's 8:36. Okay, there was a door here last time. It doesn't look like I can go that way. That's creepy. But this is probably the most interesting part of the game because it's just so out there compared to like the rest of the action-packed craziness.
Still waiting.
That's a nice picture you got there. Okay. So last time I looked out that window and I was staring down at the astronaut, who I think is Selena's mom, from what I can gather. So it's kind of... Oh, this is cool. Oh, so that doesn't look like Earth. Or does it? That definitely does not look like Earth. But that's pretty cool. I like that you can just interact with stuff. It's really nice. So let's see. It's 8:36. I'm not sure what the time plays much into. Ooh, let's read. This is a nice book. Oh, I can actually read this. Okay. That's a lot to read. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna... Wow, that's a lot. I'll read this in my own time, but, you know, you do kind of get all this flavor text here. There is a lot of books, so let's see what we got. Well, it looks like that stopped. Ooh, okay, so... Oh, that's a cool little robot. Let's see what we got. We got a book. It doesn't look like there's anything else I can react to except the computer. So let's go to the laptop here. Oh, that's a nice looking laptop. That's not my startup. Whoa. It's a magic laptop. Error. Adequate match. Astra. So Astra is the company that you're kind of working for. Let me in. Someone's at the door. Okay, well, I guess let's go open that. So Astra is kind of like the ship that you're on, and kind of the company you work for. It's kind of all the gear you have on you, and kind of like the ones that do all the scans and stuff. Oh god, so it got really dark, and now the light's creepy. Oh, the astronaut. So the astronaut just seems to be like following you. Well, it's actually the best look at the astronaut I've gotten yet. Although it just looks like it's standing there. I didn't know. Oh man, it's really creepy. Oh, let's let him in. Her in. I have no idea who the astronaut is. So am I just gonna exit the house? Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Wait, are we just staying in the house? Or is the astronaut gonna be behind me? Oh god. Oh, okay. I was expecting something to change. So now I'm guessing I can go this way. I'm guessing this door will be here now. Oh, no, I'm wrong. Okay. Back upstairs, I guess? Oh god, there's some kind of creepy sound happening. Oh, that door's not open. Some sound is coming. Oh, what the? Oh, that's creepy. Like a squid thing? Octo.
I remember you.
So I think this is Selena's house growing up. Oh god. What the? Ew. Oh, the laptop's gone. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, a block. Okay, so I found the block the first time I was here. Blocks are really creepy. Whoa. Or actually, the blocks might end the sequence. Because I did break the first one and then I got thrown out of the house. Or maybe the blocks... Okay. Well, there's nothing there. Oh, now there's a piece of paper from Astro. Let's see. Dear applicant, we apologize for the regrettable delay in your response.
Regrettable delay.
Oh, sorry. The important
match.
parts for me.
Who's this for?
Appreciate the interest. We have decided to pursue other candidates. Warmest regards, Astro Command. Okay, so it looks like I didn't get into the Astro Command. Or someone didn't. Now I'm sitting down. Oh, the controller's freaking out. Whoa! The hell? See, that was like the first time too. You just kind of get thrown out of the house. Ooh, new item unlocked. Ooh, ooh, the music box. Music box plays a sound when a secret location. Whoa, awesome! So now when I'm near a secret, I'll hear a music chime, and it's just little stuff like that. They add on to the game flow in ways that you don't have to interact with. So like that's just gonna happen. Okay, so that was a lockdown sentry, so it locked this place down, and I had to take care of it because otherwise it would have healed everyone. Damn it. Uh-oh. So, see, you can kind of go from, like, that quiet moment to, like, oh god! Everything's trying to kill me! Like, in the span of, like, seconds. Nope, the pistol is rated 2 instead of 1. So... Need more health, need more health, need more health, need more health. Okay, go this way, oh god. Alright, so we're gonna go up here. Let's just kind of keep going here. Alright, so I can't go into that water, so I can't do anything in that room. Even though... Oh, there is a secret nova. Another suit signal. Whoa, what the? Well, that's new. I wonder if... Okay, so it looks like since I'm went into the house and got that music box, I actually found a way to access more parts of the map. Okay. So, let's go end this last guy so I can do whatever that secret is in peace. Scans of another person. Whoa. Hey, that's me.
I've encountered our black box technology hologram.
And I have a... Whoa, I have like a spear? Oh, I died.
My last moments.
Oh god! Oh no! Oh what? Oh, I'm fighting myself? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, that looks really cool, but oh god. Whoa. Oh, that looks so awesome. That's, I mean, this game just looks freaking rad. Okay, don't want to get close. Oh. Ooh, what'd you give me? Hostiles have a chance to... that's not really all that useful. I'd rather have this. Alright, do I have a key? I do not. Okay, so we have to go this way. So it is kind of just like go, 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 go. You know, it is all about momentum and just going as fast as you can here. And at least that's the way I have the most fun with it. It's just keep running from room to room and everything. Alright, so let's... so you find like these beds and you can kind of lay in them to increase your integrity. And then get attacked. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, nice. Okay, so let's see. Drop some health. Let's go. And I do like this, like the fast travel stuff. Oh, I got a scout log. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna take out these guys. Nice. Alright. So going into that house definitely unlocked some new crazy stuff. So let's shoot a scout log.
One of my corpses was still...
And Selena talks to herself from her past dead self.
Attacked me and I killed myself.
Oh, okay. So she's talking about the fight I
I
just
need
did.
to believe it was nothing different than the other hostiles I dispatched, but was it? Or was it another version of me just trying to escape?
Oh wow, so if I stop moving, I will do no damage. Okay, so that's really annoying, guys. So, you know, the combat does remind me a lot of Doom, if that kind of makes sense. Because you always want to be moving. If you stop moving, you'll die. So it does remind me a lot of like Doom in the course of like you enter a room, you have what you have, and you better survive. And it's really cool like that because you could just, you know, an entire run could be screwed up by one room. You could have full health, you could be going in with like the best intentions and like ready to go, and the game will just be like, you know, if you're not fully ready. And that's what makes it so fun, is that unknown factor. That unknown of like, well, is this run going to be 3 hours or is this run going to be 5 minutes? So you just kind of... So generally when you find a door like that, you just look around for a button to shoot. Oh, the House Seeker. Okay, finally. My best, or my favorite gun in the game. Okay, so you use these to, you basically get another life. So if you die, you just respawn here. So those are throughout the game, and you can just kind of throw into them. Let's see. So now I have more weapon proficiency. So now my weapons do improved damage. Alright, so let's show off the Hollow Seeker, because this is my favorite gun. Wow, this place just has a ton of broken calibrators. Oh yeah, so this is basically like a light machine gun. And it's just so fast. Whoa! I do hate these mini bosses. They're such a pain. And the cool thing is the game tells you everything with audio. So, like, even though there's a lot happening on screen, I don't have to look at half of it, because I can just hear, like, okay, my, oh, that's a 5. But I don't want, I love the hollow gun so much. You know, I can just listen for when, like, oh. Alright, so now I grab that, and now my adrenaline is instantly maxed. which is worth it. Okay, so... Alright, so it looks like I'm just kind of in, like, the full optional area. So let's see what's over here. Oh, so I'd get more integrity, I just don't have enough to afford it. I've already analyzed that. So you can just kind of leave these rooms, and then the fast travel is so fast, thanks to the PS5, is that, you know, I don't have to be worried about running back to these places. So this room is kind of like a lore room. It's the same. No, the bonus damage is better, so I'll take it. So these rooms are kind of like story rooms. So now I need to collect parasites, and I suffer while using keys. Alright, so definitely worth the health. Oh, so I just destroyed my artifact by getting too many malfunctions. So that's kind of how they place it. But that's just basically a story room. You can kind of like walk up to stuff and learn more about kind of what's going on. Let's kind of go through the last door here. Let's see. So I can just pay some money to get something random. Usually not worth it. So these will generally give out parasites. Looks like I didn't get any this time. Just check one more. Alright, so those are generally worth breaking because you might get a parasite in them, which are very useful. Ooh, alright, another glyph. Alright, so let's see what we got. Oh, it's worth it. It's worth it. I did so much damage. Ah! Damn it. So I just got a huge upgrade to my guns. Alright, so now that we're here, let's just hop in here. So that's the boss. I don't want to go back to the boss. And now that we found the house, let's kind of go all the way back. Let's kind of go into a new biome here. So, I mean, look at that. I just clicked it, and boom, back. It's so awesome. Let's just see. The biome is this way. So let's just kind of go look at the other biome really fast. And, you know, I think that was a pretty good... Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. I think that was a pretty good look at Returnal. Let's just kind of show a different place for a second here. So you kind of just run here. It does its loading. And boom. Now I'm in a completely new area, the desert. And, you know, with the... So, do that. Increase my integrity here. So I can just repeat that off. So now we're in like this... Oh, these guys drop obelisks. They're worth just instantly destroying before they run away. So, you know, I got the fast travel here, so I can just immediately go back to the other biome if I wanted. It's all really cool. Let's see. I'm just going to drop a parasite. See, that's not worth it. So now, this place, you kind of want to get to the top of that tower. So let's just kind of take this out here. And, you know, every biome has a boss, and once you beat the boss the first time, you don't have to beat them again, unless you find them and want to. Generally, it's worth it, because you get something really, you get like a really powerful gun, or something really useful for that particular gun. But, you don't have to. Once you beat them one time, you open that part of the map forever. So it all comes down to how you want to manage each and every run. If you want to go all in and just become super powerful. Okay, so it looks like I can fight myself again. So let's kind of take out everyone here. Whoa. Alright, so now that everyone's dead. So let's fight myself again. Looks like going somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, okay, so I found a real person here. Let's see, I can avenge them for 4 ether. So that's cool. Oh, great. Okay, so I'm not fighting them, I'm fighting what killed them. Oh god. So this is fascinating. Alright, let's just remove these malfunctions so I can focus. But see, you know, even though I have a pistol, it's really decked out, so I'm doing a ton of damage. Oh crap. As so let's avenge get that ether. Nice. Woo! And, ooh, I got a really powerful carbine. Nice. Awesome. Oh, okay, so it looks like, well, that's depressing. It looks like my ether maxes out at 30 here. Which I didn't know. Ether is really hard to come by, so I don't spend it. Just kind of look at this chest. That gun's not better than what I got. So, you know, the core thing is that this game is just insanely fast. I think that's a pretty good picture to end on. So, that's Returnal. You know, it's the most surprising and best showcase of the PlayStation 5 hardware since Astro's Playroom, in my personal opinion. But, that begs the question. Is Returnal amazing? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say 100% yeah. I'm really enjoying this game. I'm not that big of a roguelike player, but Returnal does it so well. It takes the roguelike formula and it really perfects it. It brings it to the forefront, and it does it in a way that the entire game is based around the central idea of the roguelike. The story, the dying, the replaying, the levels, everything is so incredibly well done. You might be playing through the same levels, but that's because you gotta learn that. You gotta learn the patterns. Even though stuff in there changes, you have the core place. And as long as you kind of remember what you're doing in that place, you can attack, you can survive everything. This is like a roguelike and a bullet hell mixed together with a phenomenal story that just keeps me wanting to keep going. That whole house portion is the coolest part of the game for me because it's all about lore and story and seeing where Selene is going and where she came from and what the hell Astro is, and I don't know what's up with that astronaut, but I'm really excited to learn more. It's just you got to get through the amazing gameplay to get there. And, you know, I don't want to say I'm good at this game, but, you know, when you're on a really good roll, you can definitely take down like 3 or 4 bosses and go to 3 or 4 areas in one sweeping run, and then you could do it again and not even make it past the first area. So we've only kind of seen the starting biome and like this desert biome, but there's like so much more after this. But you have to get there. And, you know, like I've said early on, is a run could be 5 seconds, a run could be 5 hours. It's really up to you how much you want to go through the places, level up, get the guns, find all the parasites, play with the malfunctions, and just kind of see everything the game has to offer and make Selene as badass as she can be. So I fully recommend this game. I'm having an absolute blast with it, and I can't wait to see how it all comes together in the story and all this fun stuff. It's so good. So, what do you think of Returnal? Do you think it sucks? Do you disagree with me? Do you think it's awesome? I'd love to talk about it with you. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of it. Because I'd love to get a discussion going on it, because I'm really surprised. I'm not seeing too much word of mouth about Returnal. It just kind of came out. And, you know, I've been playing it since basically it came out, and I'm just getting more and more sucked into it. So I'd love to talk about it with you. Let me know down in the comments what your thoughts on it are. I'd love to get a discussion going. What amazing game is going to be next? Yeah, you're just going to have to wait to find out. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Bye!